Aquarius, welcome to your general reading for 5 to 12 June with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Hope that you're doing amazing. Let's see what we've got for you. We're looking at everything in this reading: career, money, goals, relationships, message from source, clarifying, and ending off with a message from the universe. So, I feel that for many of you, it's like you are coming into the light. Okay, you are coming into the light, into the shine, into your moment. It's like you're coming to the end of a very dark tunnel, dark cycle, like challenging stuff. Okay, and now you are in the space where you are finally stepping into the light. Let's see what that is about. Let's see what that is about for you. So, Aquarius, dealing with Aquarius, wherever you got Aquarius in your chart, this is your reading. Let's see what we got for you. And when you come across something that really resonates with you in the reading, claim it for yourself by placing your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath, my beautiful Aquarius, and saying yes to it. Okay. If any of you are interested in learning card reading, you can check out the links for my online card reading courses and psychic development courses in the description. Okay, so what do we have for you? So in career, goals, and money, we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit energy, which is a Virgo energy. It's about work and routine. And then also beautiful Sun energy there for you, which is all about like the consciousness of life. See, I told you you're coming into your life. All right, so Three of Pentacles in your career, with money, with your goals. It's time to make some changes here. And the change that you want to make is to really get on board with your highest good, to really get on board with your potential. All right, you don't have to, but it's like you've been going through this humdrum cycle. And who else did I get that for? Who else did I get that for? I think it was for Libra. Yeah, it was for Libra. So maybe you want to look at that reading, or you got those placements, entirely up to you. You can go check it out. But it's like, whereas with Libra, it was more of a choice, a bit of a pressing choice, but more of a choice. For you, it's more of a necessity. Okay? And it's not saying that what you've been doing up until this point, beautiful Aquarius, that it's been wrong. It just feels that you can do more and you can do better. But what's also important is that you take a time out, all right, to really assess and reassess things. Are you really where you want to be in your life? And I feel for many of you, like, you're way further than you ever imagined you would ever be, and that is really, really fantastic. But in the same sense, though, are there other things that you'd like to do in your life? Are there changes that you'd like to make in your job? And I feel that for some of you, you might need to take some time to think about that and to really pay attention to what are you doing that is beginning to feel very mundane, and what is maybe like, it's almost like there might be some sort of side project or something that you are doing, and how is that side project making you feel? Because that is life trying to steer you in a different direction, to at least contemplate a different way of doing things, beautiful Aquarius. And it pays off really, really well. All right, we're going to see when we clarify, but a change of direction, okay? Change of direction, paying off really, really well for you. Okay, so at least be open to it. Don't be totally closed off to it, all right? You might be very surprised with what you come up with. Maybe speak to someone that you really, really trust. Ask them, well, what do you think? And remember, you don't have to jump into a new part of life and career like all hook, line, and sinker. You can just dip your feet in the water and see how it feels. So you've got all these other, like in analogy, like you're doing things the way you always do them. So you've got all these fishing rods in the water, and they all have the potential to bring about great and new and things like that. But maybe just throw one other line in there and see how that line is doing. You might be surprised. Okay. Relationships, personal relationships, romance, friends, family, close ones, loved ones. Six of Swords. Bit of a sticky situation, eh? Bit of a sticky situation, it would seem, there with friends and family, maybe balancing friends and family dynamic. I feel that for many of you, it's almost like you're drawing further or you actually realize that you have drawn further and further away from your like biological family and more like other, you know, closer relationships, friends, loved ones, even colleagues and friends, becoming more like soul family. Okay. um, I don't get that it's a bad thing though, but could you still be feeling guilty for cutting certain people off? Could it also be that you are putting up with shenanigans of people that you or yourself know that you're not, you know, that it's not a good thing to put up with? And if somebody else had to ask you about this, what guidance would you give them if you know, if you wanted their best interest at heart? Because here you've got Libra energy, justice energy, balancing energy, which is all about harmony and diplomacy. Do you know, it's you really in your personal relationships you want to check if you, I don't know, it's just like it's like you've been putting up with things that you probably shouldn't have been putting up with. Okay? And it might be time to make some changes, to cut some losses. All right? And I can see that this will be very, very heavy on your heart. So we're going to see what we got in clarification over there. Because maybe you moving forward and others, like, you know, you always thought and hoped that they would move with you, or they always expected to move with you. Whereas, you know, they heading that direction and you heading this direction. I even feel that for some of you, it's almost like you're going back in time. Something that you put on the back burner, it's now the time for you to step forward. All right? Let's see, message for you from Source, message from Spirit. You got the Six of Cups, the Seven of Stars, which is the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Stars. All right? It's time for new. Okay? Some of you have been holding on to people. There's been a rescue mentality that's been going on here. Helping others, saving others, carrying others. And it doesn't mean, you know, I'm not saying that you came from bad, low-vibing things, but, you know, maybe some of you were looking for a rescuer all along, you know, and so you went into savior mentality. And now it's time to let it go. You need to be your own savior. So you rescue yourself. So there might be some victim mentality that you need to work with here. Who is the one, or, you know, who's the one person who can get you to do anything? Even if that is not good, because I do get a bit of a self-serving energy here. It might be time to, I won't say cut that person off, but maybe place some distance between you and that person. Manage that situation a bit better. If you know that if you do this, that they're going to be the ones that's going to be super like against you, maybe it's time to reassess that, you know. I feel that it's time for you to benefit from the investments that you make. And it's time for investments to pay off here for you, okay? So what did you invest in? And why did you invest in it? Because it's time for it to pay off. All right? Stop being your own worst enemy, Aquarius, and start focusing on you. What is it that you can do? How can you make your life better? How can you make the world a better place? What is it that you need to do for you so that you can be good? All right? And as always, if you come across somebody that resonates with you, claim it for yourself by placing your hands on your heart, taking a nice deep breath, and saying yes to it. Okay? Let's clarify. So let's clarify that money, career, goals, what is going on over there, because it's time for you to shine. Aquarius, it is time for you to shine. Okay? Your time is now. If you're asking when is my time, your time is now. Okay? Now is the time for you to shine. So do spend some time with your thoughts, I get. Spend some time with your thoughts. What are the thoughts that you have been in avoidance of? That you've just been sort of like, you know, always like sweeping underneath the carpet. It's time to lift up that carpet because it might be looking very manky underneath that carpet. It's time to lift it up. You might even want to throw out that carpet. Throw out these safety mechanisms that have, because, you know, I don't feel that you've been doing bad. I just feel that you have been suppressing a fundamental part of yourself because it was the safe choice to make, the right choice to make. You know, the choice that wouldn't buckle the boat too much. Okay? In clarification, you've got the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay? I feel that a lot of the problems that you have, this could be financial problems, loans you took out, all that sort of things. A lot of the problems that you have right now, a lot of the challenges, the conflicts, the things that make you go like bump in the night, a lot of that came from helping others, saving others, being there for others. Again, not necessarily a wrong thing, a bad thing, as long as it's not to your detriment. As long as you don't, place yourself second in order to place someone else first, because that's where the problems normally start. Okay? Um, Try some things. Try some new things. Try some new approaches. Have the courage to be brave, you know? You don't, again, in alignment with the Libra reading, you don't have to go and throw the baby out with the bathwater. But try to not, like, try new things professionally, even just from a point of passion. How does it make you feel? Say you've got a desk, like, get a plant on there, or a different plant on there, or maybe repot the plant, or whatever. Like, what is making you happy? Maybe you've got a wooden desk, and what made you happy as a child? And maybe it was the tablecloth that you used to have your dinner at, or your breakfast or lunch or whatever. Get specifically lunch. Maybe get yourself one of those tablecloths, or a coaster that reminds you of that, or like a water bottle, or a coffee mug, or like a screensaver. It's like you want to go back to what used to make you feel happy and safe and protected, and then start bringing those things into your professional area, because it will, in a very gentle way, allow your mind to be open to different possibilities. Okay? Let's look at relationships. Love, the things that are close to you, the people that are close to you. There's very close ties that you are sort of like building at this point. And maybe there was also, I feel that for many of you, there was a point where you may have been feeling sort of distance from other people. Like almost like you from a different planet and trying to, acclimatize to this earth thing. I see that changing for you, not necessarily because those people are going away, but because your opinion of yourself is changing. You're not so super micromanaging of yourself anymore. That's definitely something that you don't want to do. And so you're meeting more of your own soul family, your own connections. People that are matching your vibe are coming into your energy field. Okay? So we have here in romance, we've got the High Priestess, which is also moon energy, deep emotions and needs. What do you need from love? What do you need in your life? How do you need to feel when you wake up in the morning? These are important things to contemplate. All right? You got the King of Wands here. Own what you feel. Own what you need. If you have an emotion, if you have a need, it's a valid need. It's valuable, even if other people think it's not. If it's valuable to you, it's valuable. All right? And then we also have the Tower energy here, Mars energy. All right? I feel that for many of you, up until this point, love may have been more of a power sort of like dynamic as opposed to anything else. It's a way that you could, feel safe and strong and secure, which might be indicative of childhood hurt, fears and pain, unresolved emotions. Who are you trying to get, if that's a game that you are playing or that you played, who are you trying to get even with? Who are you trying to get back with through your actions? All right? Time to do some introspection here. If ever there was a time for you to do deep introspection, Aquarius, it is now. Okay? And even if that means that you have to, say, book a session with like maybe someone like me, like a regression hypnosis practitioner or something like that, do that. Might be time for a sweat lodge or some sort of spiritual cleansing or a physical detox of the body. If maybe you've been struggling with weight, weight is always a safety mechanism. Why are you having, it's time for you to move past that. It's time for you to really grow that beautiful connection with yourself, because I feel for many of you, you've been there for others, but you haven't been that, fully able, that all that capable to be there for yourself. But now you want to start that. You are breaking through a lot of your pain and fears here, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. It might not be the most pleasant thing, but it's highly beneficial for you because it's powerful transformation. Okay? You may have been saying, I always get in connection with these, with these scumbags and these people that don't appreciate me, But it's because you weren't fully in flow with yourself. For some of you, this might mean that you have to, doesn't mean that you have to, but you want to at least be open to the idea that maybe you need to end the relationship, end the marriage, if you can't heal together. All right? Let's see. What do we have? Messages from spirit here, messages from source, messages from the divine. What are we clarifying? What is it that my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius needs to know and needs to be aware of? You may have seen that at a stage you thought, ah, that was it. And then maybe that wasn't it. But just because that wasn't it doesn't mean what's coming your way isn't it. You know what I mean? Something happened here and you thought, okay, cool, 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 cool. This is how it's going to play out, and then maybe it didn't, but I feel that that was just an indication for you of what is possible going forward. Alright? Just because things didn't work out the way you anticipated doesn't mean that it's horrible, wrong, and a catastrophe. Message from source. 10 of Wands. Okay? Again, with the releases, with the letting go. There's a lot of release necessary here for you. Okay? A lot of deep release is necessary here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Okay? Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, knowledge and philosophy. There's some things that you need to learn here. It's almost like you got stuck with something at a point. Okay? And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles here for you. What is it that you need to release? What are you holding on to? There's some false pretenses of power going on here for some of you. Maybe like posting things on social media, you know, look at how well I'm doing, I'm so happy, I'm so great. And I'm not encouraging you to go out there and to, like, you know, whatever, put ash in your face and say to people, oh, life is so horrible. But are you posting happy pics from a point of personal empowerment? Or are you trying to show others how well you are doing? And if you are, why? Because that's how fear operates. And it's time to move past that. Okay? Message for you from the universe to end off with, my beautiful Aquarius. Heavy messages. Heavy, heavy messages. But necessary. Okay? Heavy, necessary messages. And sometimes that's what we need. Because look at what is that first message that's coming there from source for you, beautiful Aquarius, the star energy, which is your energy. You are moving into your energy, you are moving into your shine, you are moving into your alignment. 4 cards coming out, which means it's about stability. Okay? The star there and the magician energy. Okay? Magician is all about ideas and communication, Mercury energy. You see there, as you're putting truthfully into the universe what it is that you would like to have, it's also being created for you, as above, so below. Alright? Now is the time for you to speak up for what you want. Now is the time. Then you've also got the World and the 2 of Cups. Actually, it came out like this, which makes perfect sense. End of a difficult cycle, starting of a brand new beautiful cycle. This is love, this is life, this is health improvement, body improvement, life circumstances improvement. Everything is beautifully improving for you. Okay? And so it is. So that's what I got for you, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. I hope that that helps. If it resonates, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. And obviously, if you want to have a deeper exploration of your energy, you can always book a personal reading. The details are in the description. One more card for you, the Devil energy. Release yourself from the pain, the fear, the shackles that are holding you back. See you next time.